Libra, welcome to your next 7 days, July 21st through the 27th. I wanted to start with the Santa Muerte Oracle and then we'll move into the tarot. This came out in the live stream earlier and I didn't even use this deck, okay? But it's a similar message. The first card out, this God is the God of the sun. Benevolent, but also strict. He is also the God of battle. There's two forces battling for you, Libra. Battling for you. This is the card of instincts. Instincts represent innate behaviors that are not the result of a learning process, nor to personal or emotional choices that derive from the energy. Instinct is rather a force that taps into the collective unconscious and flows directly to the will. It is something intrinsically connected to our desires, our true nature, our creativity and sensuality. Indulge the flame that you feel burning without repressing it. Transform it into your strong point with pride, and you will obtain the results you desire. I feel like at this point in time, some of us are faced with choices. If this is not two energies or two people or two groups battling for you, Libra, this is literally almost like your conscious mind battling your subconscious mind. Your subconscious knows what needs to happen, but your conscious mind, the one that is online all the time, is almost battling this. Who's right? Who's wrong? Probably neither one. Trust in the good. If you're being faced with some type of debacle, some type of hard time, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, make the first steps to wedge yourself out. And I promise you, people like angels will show up in the nick of time, right on time, to assist you. I keep hearing Spirit say, I promise you this. Do what you need to do. This is no longer a time of procrastination. We must take care of things that have been on the back burners for a while. Now, number 23 is the card of the unconscious. Directly influenced by the moon. represents the unconscious, which is to say the treasure chest of images that come from our own experiences, into which thoughts, instincts, emotions, or behavior models flow and are influenced in turn by this part of our minds. That we are unaware of. It is the passage between the spiritual and physical planes, intrinsically connected to dreams. This psychic dimension is also in contact with all the aspects that come from collectiveness and with the primary innate and archetypal aspects that originate in the world. The advice of the dead: trust your intuition, even if this seems to counter reason and rationality. I feel like who I'm reading for, you've gone out on a limb before, probably for the wrong people. You're being asked this time, instead of going out on a limb for others, go out on a limb for yourself. Metaphorically speaking, most definitely. I just get this image of this picture I posted years, I don't know, over 10 years ago. It was an elephant and it was upside down, hanging from a tree. And it was just, hanging out there. And I captioned the picture because I thought it was pretty amazing, because it's like, there's no way that tree limb could hold the weight of an elephant. You're a heavyweight. Message. Side note, just came to me. You're like an elephant. You're a heavyweight. And you don't forget things. Not even emotions that stem from your unconscious, your subconscious, your past lives. You're a heavyweight, Libra. I captioned the picture, I went out on a limb for you. I went out on a limb for you. It's time, everything you've done for others, it's time to now do for yourself. Every single thing, every portion of your energy needs to be on getting yourself where you want to be in this life. From this very moment forward. August 11th could be a very significant day. August 11th, 8/11. These three cards right here, that whole message, very powerful. And I hope it reached who needed to hear it. Now let's get into the tarot. I've been really connecting with the Egyptian tarot lately. And I've had this deck for quite a while. Let's go, Libra. July 21st through the 27th, 2025. The Queen of Wands is here with the Nine of Wands at 9 minutes. And I saw 9:10, and then it turned to, of course, 9:11. September 10th, September 11th could be significant. Here's the Queen of Wands. Normally, I would say the Nine of Wands is you're protecting yourself. You're putting your boundaries up between you and this Queen of Wands. But let me see what the book says. The Golden Scarab. Yep. protection. Ooh, intuition of danger. And the Three of Swords is literally right behind the Nine of Wands. This Queen of Wands is trying to set you up, whether you're feminine or masculine. She's dangerous. She is not someone you want to be friends with. This is not the kind of lover you want either. You may think it in the beginning because she could be very attractive. I just heard succubus. I think that's the female. I don't know. Succubus, incubus. She's dangerous. She's dangerous, and you know it. In 11:11, you have a keen intuition when it comes to this Queen of Wands. The Chariot. With the Five of Pentacles. This Queen of Wands is trying to keep you and your person separated using finance, using finances. She could be spending her own money on the dark magic to block your person's finances, your finances. I don't know. It's not working. We rebuke it all. We return to sender. We transmute it to the Most High. We give it to Archangel Michael. She's literally spending her own money to try to block you and your person from meeting each other or from coming together. But the Chariot is a vehicle of light. And he's holding a sword. Someone's not afraid to charge forward. They know loss. There's nothing left to lose. Is how this person in the Chariot sees things. I don't know if this is your person or this is the Queen of Wands thinking in this manner. There's been an entire group effort on this attack. Five of Wands right behind the Five of Pentacles. Someone could be the age of 55 or born in 1955. Yeah. 5 plus 5 is 10, okay? The 10 of Pentacles is that generational wealth, and the 10 of Wands is that burden. They have been trying to throw blocks, delays, burdens at your person and you to block you two from coming together, because once you do, you reach the 10. You reach the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Knave of Swords, constantly being monitored, inscribed. I just heard constantly being repeated. You could hear your lingo or the way that you say things being repeated by others, and you're like, hold on, like that's how I talk, or that's my lingo, or I said that. I know, Libra. Confirmation. I know, Libra. But you're just such a temptation. You're such a trendsetter. You're such a real one. Knave of Swords, back out again. They're taking notes. They love to watch you and take notes. Confirmation. Oh my goodness. Now we have the King of Chalices, the Four of Swords, and the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. King of Chalices. I'm going to take them both out, and I'm going to put them with the Page of Swords. I'm assuming the King of Pentacles and the King of Chalices are definitely, I'm hearing top dogs, head of the operations, the main ones funding, the watchers, the scribers, the note takers. King of Pentacles. Give me a card for the King of Pentacles. Please, Spirit. King of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. Okay. This person, the King of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles, he wants to control, he wants to be able to control your money. Not only does, you know, he have full control of his funds, he wants to control yours too. King of Chalices. This King of Pentacles is like a professional breadcrumber. And we don't need his crumbs. He can go play with somebody else. King of Chalices. Wow, the Two of Cups. The King of Wishful Thinking. I got channeled a song this morning, and I thought of the King of Cups in this deck too. I'll be the king of wishful thinking. The king of wishful thinking. And I'll tell myself I'm over you. Something about ships sinking. And as soon as like the ships reference, the water reference, King of Cups, King of Chalices. This King of Chalices desires the King of, the Two of Cups, excuse me, a partnership with some of you Libra, and they're the King of Wishful Thinking. They appreciate your work ethic. That papyrus scepter. You have your own magic wand. They know that. You have your own power that cannot be contained by another. Okay? It cannot be controlled. It cannot be bought by this King of Pentacles. At least the King of Chalices knows that much. So are these two friends or what? Or are they just both watching a Libra? Are they both in the same group? Are they friends? Anubis, the death card. I would say no, because the death card is a no. They're not friends. The Two of Swords, they're at odds. Outside appearance, they may be similar. They work in the same community, or they have similar career paths. They both make it seem like they're upstanding good men in their communities. But I truly feel the King of Chalices is I feel like the King of Chalices is that. The King of Pentacles is not. But they're at odds with the Two of Swords, and they are not friends with the Death card. That's a no. Okay, good. I like to hear that. Back to this Queen of Wands. The Two of Swords. She's also at odds. Or she knows 2203. She knows these two watch you, Libra. Or she's at odds with one of them or both. Again, I look up at 2223, 2223. The Knight of Wands, which is my headhunter card. The player, the one hired to go in and do their bidding for them. That's the Knight of Wands. So this Queen of Wands has their own head hunchman. Chariot. The Chariot is with the Six of Cups. Past life connection. Your light body at the end of this life is going to return into this sacred vehicle of light. Enoch. Enoch. I feel like that's Enoch in the Chariot card. You could be an earth angel. Heru is here. Horus is here. The Ace of Wands is here with Archangel Michael. The Knight of Swords. Let me get the book out. Ace of Wands. The scepter of Horus. The beginning of an undertaking. Initiative and creativity. With the Knight of Swords. Archangel Michael right beside you all the way. This is about courage. Rage even. The beginning of an undertaking. Initiative, creativity. Spirit has said in the past few readings, courage. You will need courage. The Eight of Wands just flew to the floor. I feel like this is a message. There's one, I think it's a papyrus again. It's one papyrus in bloom and the other one is still a bud. See? One is in bloom and one is not. That could be symbolic to you and your person. Let's see what this means. Eight of Wands. What falls to the floor comes to the door. Let's hope it's good. It is. The shoot of the papyrus. Mobility, ambition, potential. You're going to be making power moves. Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands. And Archangel Michael is with you. Knight of Swords. You're not doing anything you haven't already done before. And this time you have an even stronger skill set. With the Six of Cups, I'm talking in your past life. Your past lives. What you're getting ready to do is something that you've done many, many, many times before. And in this life, it's going to be accomplished. Confirmation. Yes. Yes. Another ace. The Ace of Pentacles. Aces are yes cards. Some of the most powerful cards in the deck. Oh my goodness. The King of Swords is with the Knight of Wands. The King of Swords fell out and the Knight of Wands is at the bottom. Or they're at odds. They're at odds. Let's ask. Hold on now. Check this out at the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Wands is back with the Eight of Swords, the Capturer, and the Sun. He's trying to capture the light. That Knight of Wands is trying to capture those with the light. Who is this King of Swords? Why is he here? What does he want? Who is this? Is he on our side or what? Or no? Or not? That's going to be a no. The Seven of Swords to clarify the King. Okay. you were supposed to fall for this person, this King of Swords. Yeah, for their for their dark magic, their Seven of Swords and the Magician. It almost looks like they have that heron, that ibis, whatever beautiful bird that is. It almost looks like it's in a cage. I know it could be like a picture, but honestly, it's almost like an imagery of captivity. This King of, again, with that Eight of Swords, back to that Knight of Wands. They're trying to capture those with the true light within them, like you, like us. Advice for Libra and the two aces. Advice for Libra and the Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to read that Ace of Pentacles too. Oh, they really got mad when I said that. My throat chakra, whoa. I don't know, you guys. The only one you can trust at this point in time is this King of Chalices, the King of Wishful Thinking. Oh my gosh. Confirmation. The Empress back out with the Magician. Look at the sun all around the Empress. That golden, pure source light. Look how the Magician is looking at her and almost pointing like into the box. And she's holding this gorgeous like golden falcon. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, Libra. Just be aware of how beautiful you are. Please be aware of your light, your soul. Please know how powerful it is. 3313. You are beyond. I love you, Libra land, from the bottom of my heart chakra. All of you, my soul family. The Ace of Pentacles is the glory. This is all about winning, success, and glory. You did not fall for any tricks of these enemies. You didn't fall for the Queen of Wands or her little minions and headhunters, hunchmen that she had working for her. You didn't fall for any of these kings. The King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, where all they wanted to was get over on you with the Seven of Swords, take from you, siphon your light, control your finances. You embody the Empress in the chariot of light. Let's read the Empress. She is the celestial Isis, nature, the universe united with spiritual rectitude. Fertility, creation, intelligence, activity. With the Chariot, victory. Action and victory. As long as you keep taking action, like I said in the very beginning of this reading, no matter how big, whatever it is you're facing, it is not insurmountable. Even if it's just one step, a small step, 2 steps, people will be placed in your path that are going to assist you. And that's how you know you're moving in the right direction, because the universe will provide support. I promise, Libra. This is wild confirmation. The Chariot is a card of victory. By breaking down obstacles, he will defeat his enemies and face the future daring. Triumph, honor, success, ambition. What's Libra's advice with the King of Wishful Thinking? Strength. Strength. You're going to be coming into contact with these people or this King of Wishful Thinking during Leo season. And that's been coming out for months now, for at least the past 2 to 3 months. Leo, 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 Leo season, Leo season. Well, here we go, Libra. This week begins Leo season. This reading is for your next 7 days, July 21st through July 27th, 2025. Leo season begins July 22nd. I hope you enjoyed this read. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I have 15-minute reads and 30-minute reads available via Zoom. Book using the description box below. My Calendly link is there. Thank you, thank you, thank you to anyone that donates via my Cash App link, my PayPal link, or super thanks. All right, you guys. Until next time. Peace.